The circle.
The circle.
Yes. So it's closed now. We've come back full circle to the same state where Abraham started. So what happened in this circle? A small part that came from Babylon, called the people of Israel, they detached themselves from Babylon and built themselves in the land of Israel. They were built as a strong, powerful group of Kabbalists called people of Israel. They had awareness, attainment of the upper world. They were connected to each other. It was a special time where they had the correction of being able to live in both worlds. Afterwards, like Rabbi Akiva said, they fell from the brotherly love to unfounded hatred. This is something known, that it is said that the Second Temple was ruined due to unfounded hatred, meaning they began to relate to each other just like all the nations people in all the nations related to each other. And that's why they emerged out of this area to all the other places in the world. There's a quality of this geographic location that is expressed in this geographic location on the face of the planet. And after we have mingled with all the nations of the world in that exile, now we're reaching a point where once again the entire planet is like Babylon, what was back then in Babylon. But now there are those people who already have that line of connection to the spiritual world. So what we have to do now is revive their connection, so they feel once again that they are the people of Israel that are connected between them, just like it was before the ruin of the temple, what's called love thy friend as thyself, and by that they'll open the valves of their lines, meaning they don't have to open it it doesn't need to be opened from above. Once I connect to you and you connect to me, and two connected is already something. If our hearts are connected together, this circulation of the upper
That's the opening
light
of the valve
comes. Yes, exactly. It opens up by itself as long as we open our hearts to each other. That's how it is. And then it turns out that if the people of Israel today open those valves between them, by that they also cause all the other lines between all the other nations to open as well. Because we have mingled with them, we've become integrated with them through the exile process. This is what the exile was meant for. It's written, the people of Israel came out to exile in order to attach, to join to themselves the souls of the nations. Meaning, by going out to exile, it's as if we have collected, we have gathered all the rest of the Babylonians who were once in Babylon there and connected them to us. And that's why they all look at us and point to us and saying, you are to blame.
How did they do it? By intermarrying, or how did they...
No. It happens by connection of the inner force, our spirit. Religions also that they took on, and what Abraham was giving to the people in Babylon.
I'm asking because the Jews usually kept to themselves, wherever they were. They lived in their own villages. And
true, yes, of course. Physically, they didn't assimilate, but they provided this world with the contact. And it also expressed itself in culture. And as we said in previous shows, in philosophy, they took our wisdom and made it into philosophy. Science was built from this as well. This is something you can also examine historically, and we see the same things, similar things happening in the world today. We also see how the Jewish people appear in every realm. So, by this,